Welcome back to the pile. It's a video that's being posted regularly, consistently. I am actually a YouTuber, by the way. Just want to put that out there in case anyone had any doubts. I so happen to upload maybe once a month or something. But anyway, that's besides the point. Hope you're enjoying the Twitch streams and stuff. Make sure you tune in whenever you can, every single evening between 3 and 9 p.m. UK time. Let's take a look at some of the rulings that you guys have been asking over the course of the last month or so. Hey, old player here that has just picked up the Link Evolution game on PC for nostalgia. Been looking online for deck ideas and noticed a lot of the top decks have next to no trap cards now. Exception seems to be infinite impermanence. How come? Traps were great fun.
Drop it.
Oh, sweet, innocent little child. Besides the competition, what all goes on at a YCS event? What goes on at a YCS, huh?
Some of the people on YouTube might not know who you are.
First name Pen, last name God, nice to meet you. I might just be the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time, but I'll just settle for greatest Pendulum player of all time.
Let's go! Let's go! You're Steven, bro. I take a shit here.
What if my opponent uses Allure of Darkness and I chain my set Imperial Order? Does he discard his entire hand? Or does he even get to draw, or does it just fizzle? Thanks. Wow, there's about 4 trigger words in there for, oh my god, fizzle? Judges watching this video like, he said the F word. Oh, he said the F word. So a quick little detour. A friend of mine, I think YCS Liverpool 2017, my friend Duncan, he's playing DDD, pre-structure deck. What does that deck do, pre-structure deck? I don't know either. He activates Allure of Darkness, and his opponent chains Artifact Lancia to his Allure of Darkness. And do you know what Duncan does with the 7 cards in his hand? Duncan takes a look at a 7-card hand. He doesn't call a judge. He doesn't clarify or anything. He takes all of the cards together and just goes bloop, dumps them into the graveyard. So when someone asks a question like, does my opponent discard their entire hand? Well, yeah, apparently even seasoned players can loop themselves for 7. Need help! Oh god. So my opponent has Pankratops on the field, then he uses Lithosagem to destroy 1 monster from the hand, and then Pankratops on the field. But he chains Pankratops effect to pop 1. Can he do that? So I think he's trying to activate the summoning condition of Lithosagem and then chain Pankratops to the summoning condition. No. You can't do that. I see what you're trying to do. That's pretty sneaky of you, yeah? Huh? You're trying to get a free material, basically? That's a 5-head, dude. It looks like the Mech Knight Invoke Discord link has expired. I would like to try and join that, but not sure where to reach out. Oh, wow. Who could have anticipated that the Mech Knight Invoke Discord would eventually shut down due to lack of activity? God, I hope it's as popping as the Ice Barrier Discord server. Please, if anyone out there has a link to the Invoked Mech Knight Discord server, please let us know. Online deck test? I'm fairly new to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was wondering if there was a website that has the starter decks that will let me play against people or computers to get a... Nope. Unfortunately, that does not exist. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not have any sort of online platform, sadly. The closest you will get is Legacy of the Duels, which you can purchase right now on Steam, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch or God cards. Back when I used to play a lot, I used Slifer, but now it's not good, I guess. Is there any deck that uses Slifer? He's my favorite card. I know just the guy.
If you really want to play a big monster with a lot of attack that is like has some protection, just play Chaos Max. I can't believe we're recommending playing that card, but truly just play that card instead of the gods. It would take a lot for these cards to be good.
Question regarding Fusion Substitute and Super Polymerization. Helping my buddy make a new deck, and he's thinking of throwing in some Fusion monsters for his extra deck, and Fusion Substitute says, monsters you control, and he's wondering if that means any monster you control, or if it still has to be the ones listed on the Fusion monster. Same for Super Polymerization, as it reads monsters on the field. So what you're trying to do is fulfill the summoning condition of a fusion monster by using just any monster you control. So let's say in your opponent's end phase you activate Scapegoat and summon 4 tokens. You're trying to fusion summon, I don't know, Rainbow Neos or Blue Eyes Ultimate, Twin Burst, Thunder, 4000 XD monsters you control. just means you have to control the monster. You still need to use the materials listed on the card. I told myself that I would wait until Master 05 before I start making older deck stuff like Blackwing, Phantom Knight, Synchron, Fluffle. That's why I asked this stupid question. I sincerely hope that you just forgot your commas, because I really hope that that's not one deck. Blackwing, Phantom Knight, Synchron, Fluffle. Oh boy, can't wait till the next table 500. Someone please make that. Is Burning Abyss still good? If yes, what are some good techs?
How can you see into my eyes?
Can I target tokens in my graveyard with Pot of Avarice? Because I think they don't count as real monsters. Having tokens in your graveyard is not possible. Oh. The sad realization. Oh. Now, I do have to give credit to the judge who answered his question. He said, tokens don't go to the graveyard cost. When they leave the field, they just go. They don't exist as cards anymore. Just go! They just go! There's so much to unpack here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Number one, why are there tokens in your graveyard? They don't go to the graveyard. Number two, let's say hypothetically for some bizarre reason, let's say you could Avarice back tokens. Where do they go? Into the deck? So you could potentially top deck a token for turn? Is that what you're suggesting? A lot of rulings in Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't so much just understanding PSET or having read the rulebook. Just think about it conceptually for like 4 seconds and you come to the realization that top decking sheep tokens probably isn't actually a legit thing. Flip. When the title of the thread is literally just flip, you know it's going to be a freaking roller coaster. Can you normal flip up a monster during the battle phase and attack? Sure. We are in Master 05 right now, right? Just wanted to clarify, guys, so I thought I'd make a post on Reddit asking, just making sure we are in Master 05, right? That's it, by the way. That's the thread. There's nothing else. That's the question. I need an update. Man's been living under a rock for the last 3 years. Ash Blossom ruling. So, I use Galaxy Soldier effect to discard Cyber Dragon Hertz to special summon Soldier. Then I search for another Galaxy Soldier, but I also chain Hertz effect to search for a Cyber Dragon. So my opponent uses Ash Blossom in his hand and says it negates both of my monsters' effect because they're both happening at the same time. Is that true? Is that true? Boy. Ash Blossom negate 2 cards on a chain. It's the feet version, obviously. So on this specific artwork, you won't see it on the old ones. And also it's the common rarity doesn't say this either. But basically, Ash Blossom now reads negate all cards on the previous chain link of this chain. A cute combo. If I was to activate Heavy Slump, would I be able to use Ash on the draw? Spot the Trickstar, keep an eye on this guy. Which deck maximizes the strengths of Girsu, the Orcust Mech Knight? Girsu, the Orcust Mech Knight. Orcust Mech Knight. Do you guys have any idea as to which deck maximizes the use of Girsu, the Orcust Mech Knight? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I personally love this card. What is your thoughts on it? I like running this card and Neospatian Grandbull to make my opponent upset. Now, I'm not a psychology major by any stretch of the imagination. I just took a couple of modules when I was going through my degree, and I think that people who deliberately go out of their way to make other people upset is, right, sure, psychopath. Sorry, Mystic Mind players. If Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon targets Dragon Spirit of White to destroy with its effect, and my opponent uses Dragon Spirit of White effect to tribute it and summon Blue Eyes from his hand, do I get to retarget with my alternative? Trying to find new ways to make Blue Eyes meta, huh? By the way, did you notice that in the ruling question, this is a Blue Eyes mirror match? Probably the only way Blue Eyes is ever gonna win a duel is against itself. This question is retargeted. I activate Monster Reborn on my opponent's turn to special summon Gizmek Orochi, and my opponent said no. Why can't I activate it in his turn? Just read the rulebook. Like, just... I try and be somewhat sympathetic to people who ask kind of retargeted questions, and I just gotta really ask, like, boys, read the rule book. Just pick it up and just, like, what else are you doing right now? Playing Final Fantasy VII Remake for 100+ hours? Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed me going through this Yu-Gi-Oh! Subreddit and finding some absolute gems over the last course of a couple weeks. So, thanks for watching, comment, like, and subscribe. Would really appreciate if you did the whole thumbs up thing. It means that my video gets to circulate on the internet and then other people get to like it. And I will see you in the next one in, I guess, like 4 months from now or something. Adios! And farewell.